No mai anō. It's pretty settled tomorrow after a weekend of wild weather, but not for long. High pressure is building across the country, so that means a pretty dry night, apart from a few showers clipping the likes of the Coromandel. And it's a calm start to the day for most, but then you can see that wet and windy weather system is pushing closer to the far south of Aotearoa throughout the day tomorrow. So there's decent spells of sunshine to start for Te Waipounamu, the South Island, but then the cloud increases. And by the end of the day, we've started to see that front arrive in the southwest of the island. Winds strengthen in the afternoon with those northwesterlies back with us, and strong wind and heavy rain watches are in place. The first strong wind watch comes into force at 4 p.m. for Fiordland, Southland and Rakiura Stewart Island. Over to Te Ika a Maui, the North Island. It's looking very settled overnight and into the morning. There is the odd shower here and there, particularly in the upper north, but you're in for mostly clear skies and sunshine. So it's a nice reprieve after the weekend, but the cooler air over the island does mean some colder temperatures are on the way. So it's a fine start to the day for most up top. Chance of some more showers for Whitianga and Auckland north of the Harbour Bridge. Whangarei and Kaitaia could get a bit of rain later on as well. It's looking very good down here, fine with light winds for most, although it doesn't get too warm. Whakatane, the warmest at 23 degrees. Same story for the east coast. Some morning cloud for Tairāwhiti, fine other than that. Northerlies develop later on for Masterton. And it's settled for the rest of the island too. Plenty of sun around. Northerlies develop for the Kapiti coast and Wellington throughout the day. High of 23 for Palmerston North and Whanganui. Across to the South Island, a cloudy start to the day with a morning shower or two for Greymouth and Hokitika, but the cloud starts to break up in the afternoon. And there's more sunshine to start over in the east. Northwesterlies develop in the morning for Blenheim. Ashburton's hottest with a high of 25 degrees. Further south, it's settled in the morning, but that front starts to creep in from the afternoon, so the rain and wind pick up. Northwesterlies could gust to 80 kilometres per hour in Invercargill in the afternoon. To our main centres now, a fine start to the day for Ōtepoti Dunedin with a high of 22 degrees. Expect cloud and a few showers at night. Ōtautahi Christchurch, pretty good too. Northeasterlies turn northwesterly in the evening, getting up to 23 here. It's a bit more cloud around for the capital with northerlies developing in the morning, but a fine day other than that, high of just 20 degrees. And the sun is out for Te Matou a Maui Hawke's Bay, a fine day with light winds and some afternoon sea breezes. It'll get to 22 here. And 22 as well for Tauranga. Pretty settled day here with southerlies turning northerly in the afternoon. And it's a little bit warmer in Kirikiriroa Hamilton with a high of 24. The sun should be out all day with some cloud cover in the evening. Light winds here too. And in Tāmaki Makaurau, partly cloudy start to the day with showers north of the city. Southeasterlies turn northeasterly too, a high of 23 degrees here. Overseas now, lots of cloud around for Australia's eastern centres and thunderstorms everywhere, pretty much for the Pacific, bit of sun in New Caledonia. Back to us though, it's pretty settled for the top of the North Island, plenty of cloud around though, with isolated showers particularly for Whangarei and Hamilton. Tauranga in for some showers on Wednesday too, some sun for Gisborne and Napier, but a cloudy rest of the week. And central parts of the Motu, like Wellington, will find the rain and wind picking up in the middle of the week as well. Now that weather is thanks to this active front pushing in to the south on Wednesday when we've got those heavy rain and strong wind watches in place for most of the lower South Island. The wind's set to pick up particularly in Southland, Otago and Canterbury as well. So make sure you keep an eye on the forecast for all the latest information. And just to finish, here are a couple more snaps of the annual Auckland Anniversary Day Regatta, who, as you can see, we're battling some very windy conditions, Sam.
Windy, but a beautiful day and a great way to spend the stat on the water.
Indeed.
Grace, thank you so much.